This is sick. Put this to music. Incredible try. Absolute save. The crowd goes wild.
I'm Andrew Mulligan, she's Storm Purvis, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild, the A-League is ruining the day. They let not one but two Kiwi teams in.
Yeah.
Makoni has ruined missed opportunities by the All Blacks. We have the biggest mana moments, so you don't miss out on missing out. And we show a lack of pace trying to catch up with IShowSpeed.
All that, plus we have Smash and Bro and the best of the rest, but first...
The big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Yeah, leading your CGW tonight, Auckland FC are an unstoppable juggernaut. See, I can't. I haven't been drinking. Juggernaut. I can say it. But also, my Wellington Phoenix, on the other side, are just as juggernauty, in my humble opinion.
But this is an opinion, my friend. This is the effing news.
Oh, Paddy.
By that I mean football and news, of course. And the facts are Auckland FC have 4 wins from 4 games and still haven't conceded a goal.
Wow.
It's the first A-League team to do it. Yesterday, in the post-apocalyptic Unite round in Sydney, the serenity, the Black Knights of the round ball table struck a killer blow just before half-time.
Low balling for Jermo with his first goal in the Isuzu Ute A-League.
Me, oh my, I have enjoyed that. Yes, boy. And unlike Mully at school, Alex Paulson kept another clean sheet.
It is a wonderful save.
That makes it 360 minutes plus stoppage time of You Shall Not Pass. Oh, and some Phoenix fans did unite with MacArthur supporters to abuse Auckland.
I love it.
And that's what it's all about. That's Unite round. They hang around to cheer on MacArthur against the team they despise at the moment, which is Auckland, of course.
Oh, football friends. Final score 1-0 to AFC, though. Meanwhile, for the Knicks, Marco's back in black and yellow, you know how it is.
Rojas, chance here, Barbarouses! Wellington Phoenix take the lead. And it's Costa Barbarouses.
What's bigger news right now, Costa Barbarouses or the cost of living crisis?
Oh!
Too tough to call. And Marco Rojas still has got it. Anyway, the Knicks beat the Melbourne Victory 1-0, but let's hear from the history makers.
Everyone working really hard to keep that clean sheet. They really wanted it.
There's a derby coming up. It's going to be the hottest ticket in Kiwi sport. Step aside All Blacks. I think you guys are taking over. What's that going to be like in New Zealand?
Sold out already. They'll be 26,000.
Well, there are still tickets for the Newcastle game this Saturday, so rush out and get them.
Wow, it's so good. It is very surprising. You don't just waltz into a league and then lead it after 4 rounds.
First team to do it, as we said in the intro, to win all 4 of their first games in history, which is very, very cool. Newcastle are sitting 11th on the table. I don't think they're doing so well, so if you want to see them win again,
it's impressive.
Mount Smart.
I love my Phoenix friends getting into the crowd with the opposing team as well. Just always instant aggression.
We love a derby.
You love a derby.
Love a derby. I sit on the fence always.
Yeah, that's not a great look there.
People hate it.
Yeah, people hate it. I love how you still wear it though.
Yeah.
All right, to Vegas now for some.
Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
the man you've all been waiting for, Martins Gridwalk!
That's terribly kind of you, Bruce. Thank you so much.
What a start! Unfortunately, Martin couldn't follow that up.
Let's, I don't know if we're going to actually find anybody in here today at the championship.
Bernie Ecclestone's daughter, Petra, right here.
Cool. Hi, how are you doing? If you don't mind, I'm going to go this way first. Keep moving on down. There's Gordon Ramsay. We'll probably sidestep him today, but he looks like he's going to trip over me anyway. No, he's gone through. Noah Lyles, here's the 100-metre Olympic champion.
I can't even hear anything!
I can't hear myself, to be honest, either.
Okay, disaster. But there was no disaster for driver of the day, Lewis Hamilton, who started 10th on the grid and went full Auckland Southern Motorway drift to finish 2nd.
Here comes Lewis Hamilton now. Charles Leclerc has been called into the pits. Hamilton's going to have to go round the outside. Doesn't need to, because he's actually swooped past Sonoda before the braking zone.
And he's just homing in on the back of that Red Bull. This is looking sweet, Max. No messing around.
In fact, it was a Mercedes two of a kind with George Russell taking home the jackpot.
Vegas! Viva Las Vegas, baby. Viva! Oh, boys, again! Whoa!
But the night belonged to Mad Max Verstappen, who locked in the 2024 title with the 5th place points and 2 Grand Prix to spare up his flame suit sleeve.
Yeah.
Martin Brundle, man, that is a tough gig.
Such a tough gig.
I don't know why I know why they do it, but it's compellingly awkward.
But it's great. That's why people love it.
People like handlers and PR and publicity people. There was one point when I saw it, and I think Jenny McCarthy's person ran up, and yeah, like blast from the past, like real 90s reference. But her person ran up and said, "Hey, it's Jenny McCarthy," and Brundle's like, "No, thank you. I'm going this way." Like he's so good at saying no.
Ruthless. He is ruthless. Just quickly, Max has continuously been at the top of the Drivers' Championships table since May 2022.
Man, that's impressive.
Just the longest run in history.
It is.
He's insane. You
Is
sound
it really?
bored to saying it, but you gotta.
That's getting up there with like Tiger in the 90s.
Sure, yeah.
When Tiger Woods was just unbelievable. He's got these incredible stats that we all took for granted when he was doing his thing. But no one's going to come close to what Tiger Woods did as the world number one.
Managed to get golf ad-lib into an F1 story.
I know, I've got golf
Amazing.
friends. All my friends play golf now and they send me Tiger Woods stuff and it's actually quite impressive and I hate saying it.
Wow.
I listen to Mark.
Changing.
Anyway. Those big mana moves from Max and George in Vegas have me hungry for more highlights into my eye holes.
Yeah, well, you're in luck because
out
it's
my-
time.
Sorry.
It's time for the tastiest part of the show, brought to you by the speediest food delivery service. Here's Tav with the big mana moments of the week, thanks to DoorDash. Don't do that ever.
Sorry.
Over in Twickenham, Tommy Freeman was dishing out the mana to his teammate George Furbank.
Freeman on the move. Nakambula's under pressure. Freeman has it. Oh, that's a bit special. Just a little bit special. Furbank goes in. Freeman with the sleight of hand. His teammates can barely believe it.
In the college football, it was hard to pick our favourite moment.
Oh, picked off. How do you like me now?
A pick six and one of the best TD sallies we've ever seen.
That play has his team and his teammates walking on
Over in
air.
Twitter, followed up with a kickoff return so good, it had him spewing.
Got some real estate in front of him. Claiborne, how do you like that answer?
And in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys said, "You bring the chunder, we'll bring the thunder."
Turpin, and it bounces through his legs. Here he comes. Devontae Turpin spinning free. Here he goes. Devontae Turpin takes it all the way. Touchdown Dallas.
The bro Carlos Ulberg had a late fight night in China over the weekend in the UFC.
Blackjack Carlos Ulberg.
7 wins in a row. And there's nothing more big mana than watching the Aussies crumble at home, but they didn't go down without a fight.
Got it on the rebound, have they? Extraordinary work in there. McSweeney threw a hand at it. The court were waiting.
King Kohli got a century and went to extra lengths to get India ahead.
It's not a shot you see very often from Kohli. 6, and watch this. Picks him off, straight in the 11 spread.
You were doing a good job. You're doing your job.
Pavlova, crowd goes wild.
Ouchies. Go India.
Aussie are in a world of trouble right now. They're 179 for 6. They only need 355 more runs to win the Test match.
This is great for us.
And if you
Makes
watch
our
their
victory
coverage,
so good.
their coverage is so tried not to be downhearted. It's so good. I love it when the Aussies lose and you're watching their TV people have to go,
They've got Davey Dum Dum in the comms box too. It's quite entertaining.
Yes, it's so. He's got an annoying voice. All right.
does.
After the break, the Celtics shoot down Ant-Man and the Wolves. One last ride for McConey and the All Blacks. And the best of the rest because Mondays, am I right?
Down by 7 with 32 seconds on the clock, Washington looked to have pulled off a miracle game-tying play. All they needed to do was make the extra point to send the game to overtime.
Foreshadowing.
Low snap. It is no good.
Austin Seibert had not missed an extra point all year. He misses 2 today. And all the twists and the turns of this game.
Yeah. And like when they hit the circle on the spin, on the punt return, on the kick return, in big mana moments. Dallas Cowboys beat the Commanders, who are really good.
Wow.
This season. All right, the All Blacks season is over. And I think we can all say that the Italy test was a travesty and we want our 80 minutes back, please. But there was a silver lining.
Yes, Wallace Satiti won Breakthrough Player of the Year in the World Rugby Awards, and the World 15 included Will Jordan at fullback, D-Mac at first 5 and Tyrell Lomax at tight head prop. But for now, here's McConey with the Italian job.
And there is the whistle for full time.
Oh, it was turgid in Turin, but apparently the field was too thin.
You know, a 65-metre field, a little bit of a grease on it. They got double shoulders on us.
Double shoulders are not to be shrugged at, but this game was flatter than a pizza and scrappier than... Jake Paul, what are you doing here? This crock roll earned Scott Barrett 10 minutes in the sin bin. Just looking at him, I'm worried he might have turned to the dark side. His left hand certainly did. We said hi-da-da to two of the gutsiest to ever grace the black jersey, TJ Perenara and Sam Cane.
Sam Cane, 104th test.
Oh, it's just been a real privilege and honour to pull on this black jersey and represent our little country so many times.
I'm really grateful for everyone who has supported me over the years. Even the people who have criticised me over the years, like, they just love the game of rugby too.
TJ added the treaty to the haka. But someone needed to get this team on the same page, am I right? Anyway, the All Blacks scored 4 tries on the skinny Juventus field.
There it is for Will Jordan!
With Beauden Barrett skirting down the sideline with a minute to go.
Beauden Barrett! Oh, he pinches one for New Zealand!
And now Razor can relax. The rebuild year post-World Cup was a success.
We've gained so much and played some unbelievable footy, but Test footy's about key moments, making the right decisions, and finding a way, and we just haven't quite got that just that far away. I'm learning, we're learning.
And yes, Sam Cane's farewell will always be remembered for Sevu Reece trying to warm his hands with socks.
Look at that.
Do Adidas not make gloves? Officially, this game sucked, but the All Blacks still finished on a high. Turin is 240 metres above sea level.
And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Good night.
Now Beauden Barrett floats the ball to Leo.
Oh, Sam and TJ. Love Sam.
Great
Love
season.
TJ.
Not a terrible season, I'd say.
It's like I said last week, it's a side quest. Like we've only got 2 more full years of international test rugby before we get into a World Cup year.
Wow.
And so when you think about it like that, because the World Cup year is always truncated.
Yes.
Like the Rugby Championship, they reduce the number of games. There's no Northern Tour, of course, because there's a World Cup.
Yep.
So we've only got 2 full seasons.
Wow.
You know?
I wonder if Razor's going to get his way and get all the international players back.
Richie Mwanga is rumoured to come back. And he's not coming back to the Crusaders, apparently.
Yes, you keep that rumour to yourself.
Okay, sweet.
Don't speak life to it.
No.
Hey, just quickly, Mark Anderson messaged us on our Crowd Goes Wild Facebook last night and wanted to confirm whether Scott Robertson was vaping. Did you see that?
Oh,
shot of him?
yeah.
It was a packet of chewing gum, okay?
Oh, was it?
He was just, getting some chewing gum out.
Stress.
So don't
Be
worry,
stressful
kids.
being a coach. Who would vape at their job as well, though?
Who would do that?
Who would do that?
I don't know. Ra. I'm just kidding.
She
don't find me.
is nasty. It's not Ra. It's all of you. The NBA produced some highlights today, and none more so than the early game of the Boston Celtics hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Jaylen Brown went off, hitting 5 straight threes to start the game for the Celtics.
Extra feet, JB, same spot, same result. That's great ball movement, Jason Tatum. Brown another. Oh, yeah! Oh, yes! Gotta go. You gotta go. Let's go Bear in the mix, steps back.
Yeah, the T-Wolves did indeed call a timeout. They regrouped, and in the fourth, Anthony Edwards, no, not the actor from ER, the future of the NBA, Anthony Edwards, tried to drag his team to the win.
Answers.
Yeah, but it was that man, Jaylen Brown, who iced the game for Boston.
Brown the trailer. Yes, sir!
The Wolves did have a chance to win it, but the three from Naz Reid fell short. Celtics win it 107-105. Brown had 29er. And hey, I found this cool old boomer getting down to Travis Scott.
Turtleneck.
Right onto a road game for the Dallas Mavericks, who were in South Beach to play the Miami Heat without Luka. So that meant Kyrie Irving carried the offensive load. Now, this was an important game for me, as I have both Kyrie and Jimmy Butler from the Heat in my fantasy team. Both delivered. Jimmy with the dunk to tie the game, which went to overtime.
He dunked it with 4.3 left to tie the game at 114.
Yeah, the Heat burned the Mavs in overtime, though, and get the win. So did my fantasy team, and I am now tied at the top of the league in the standings, and Storm hates me talking about it in the office with McConey, and also your fiancé is in our league as well, and you just roll your eyes whenever we bring it up.
It's just fantasy basketball.
It's real, God damn it!
Ruined NBA viewing for me.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Honestly.
It's actually, you know, they play for me as an owner.
Is on his phone constantly, either texting you or McConey.
My wife calls it the orange app.
The
it's the
little orange
ESPN
app.
one. What's the orange app? See, it's the fantasy one.
Ruining
that I play.
sport viewing because you don't watch for the games. You just watch for the one player that's on your team. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, maybe. That's also a good take. Also, it's true because I've heard it a lot. Like, if your man's playing fantasy, or woman for that matter, and they're playing fantasy with at least two teams, they ain't cheating. They ain't going anywhere. They're happy.
Dan plays NFL fantasy, NRL fantasy, NBA fantasy.
That's why you said...
Oh, yeah.
That's why you said yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The Northern Tour came to an end for the All Blacks, and it's your yearly reminder to get the Christmas tree up. Rugby is over, people.
Yeah, before Mariah
Kia ora.
Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé start defrosting. Let's take a quick look at some of the other Autumn Nation games from the weekend.
Get them out of the hangi.
The bagpipes were out at Murrayfield to drown out any chance of an Aussie Grand Slam, and so was Australian-born Scots captain Sione Tuipulotu. The Thistles were dodging weed killer for 75 minutes straight before a little bit of stray-in wizardry closed the scoring.
McDermott runs it in behind, and we've got a Wallabies try, do we? Did he get it down?
Hold the phone.
This one really slow, really slow. Slower, slower, slower.
I didn't think he got it down. He's got that down. It's a super finish in the end. Potter goes on the board in Murrayfield.
You're a wizard, Harry.
No Grand Slam for Gryffindor. To Cardiff now, starting with this unnecessary extreme close-up of Dewey Lake's cold sore, and double lockdown for South Africa.
So elusive. What a line that is from Mostert, scything through the Welsh defence. An unbelievable angle and a fabulous start for South Africa. And Zialende ships it onwards, and they're away through Aronsa. Inside is Etzebeth. And the Springboks cutting loose early in Cardiff.
Cute. And yes, Wales are struggling. But you know things are really bad when hookers are doing this.
Let's just appreciate this little chip from the number 2. That is what gives coaches anxiety at night time.
But Dewey doesn't care.
You know, the journey is just as important as the destination sometimes, so...
So what's going to happen to Warren G?
You've been defiant this week. What do have the union indicated? You know that they're backing you, though they have faith in you, win or lose today.
Yeah,
they've
been.
Okay, so you sound like you want to stay. You sound like you want to stay.
Look, it's just seeing what happens over the next few days.
No, we love you, Wazza.
Warren. Tough to get. Just quickly, best Mostert in sport. Franco, the lock.
Yes.
Raheem, the running back.
Yes.
Or Chaz, the supercars driver.
Chaz has the best hair, so he wins.
Yeah, I would love to have hair. Still to come on the show. Smashed him, bro. I would. I used to have it way back. Liverpool pull it back in the EPL, but Mark made me lose it all. And Auckland pulled out all the stops for IShowSpeed today.
No, my hooky my. They call themselves Man City, but they've been playing more like Boy Town.
Village.
And Spurs took full advantage yesterday, causing Pep to show his full range of emotions.
And Tottenham have have snaffled the lead at the Etihad, and it's 5 consecutive defeats for the champions. The heaviest home league defeat of Guardiola's career. Blank faces from Manchester City.
Hard to feel sorry for a team that have won the comp 4 times in a row. The last team to win it was Liverpool in 2019, and it was squeaky bum time for them this morning.
3-back goal side very quickly, but it's put in by Fernandes. His first ever Premier League goal coming against the league leaders for the side rock bottom of the table.
And as if he heard the commentator, Mo Salah said, "Hey, yeah, we're top of the league. What are we up to, guys?"
No flag against Salah yet. He's put it in. Reds relief. Salah ties it up at 2-2.
And then Southampton, unfortunately for them, started acting like a team with 1 win and 10 losses.
It's an awkward one, hit a hand, penalty. Mo Salah strides forward. Against McCarthy, 3-2.
Liverpool are 8 points clear at the top of the league, and Mully swears he used to look like this before he started at Crowd.
I did, actually.
Same, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mark, do that to you too?
Yeah. Here, I ate my feelings. Here at CGW, we have built up our relationship with sports teams for years, so we can bring you the stories that need to be told.
But in one day, a YouTube streamer from America got the royal treatment, all because he's got 33 million subscribers or something. But, you know, we're not salty.
It's quite a lot.
His name is IShowSpeed, and if you haven't heard of him, he's one of the world's biggest streamers.
All right. Try that chocolate milk, my boy. Okay.
To put it into boomer speak, it's kind of like if one of the Beatles showed up to New Zealand and just sort of walked around doing anything they wanted to while broadcasting to tens of thousands of people. He started off with the Breakers, catching up with Taco Grande for a friendly game of one-on-one.
Damn! Chat, I'm gonna run it straight, y'all.
Before heading over to Penrose to get a real taste of some Kiwi hospitality.
Up the wad. Run it straight. Oh, hell no. Oh, give me somebody better, man. Yo, let's actually play rugby. I want to play rugby. Like, actually play rugby.
Up the walls.
Up the walls.
Speed was fiending for some full contact, but it just wouldn't be nice to treat a visitor with hostility.
Nobody in here can beat me in boxing.
Okay, maybe not. Can we get some dubs in the chat, fam?
Wait, just chill, bro. See, he's tweaking. Dan, we're gonna go that. Okay, we're not doing that already, okay?
Rapomari, crowd goes wild.
This kid ruined my day, just FYI. I had never heard of him before Ra introduced me to him today, and I spent probably 3 straight hours watching his live stream.
Oh.
I get it now,
You
but
do,
I also
you-
don't get it.
Yeah, but it's unfair on the Beatles because the Beatles are actually talented and successful.
Yeah, I mean,
at singing.
he's very athletic, this kid.
Yeah, very athletic.
Crazy athletic.
This is where we are, people. This is where we are. YouTube. It's coming. It's already here. All right. He might show speed, but we show hits. It's time, of course, for... Thank you for playing along at home. Someone might need to check Casey into a clinic, though.
Well, Craig Casey has just ricocheted off at Cannavera and get his hands on it fully. Another fact. Craig Casey's had a torrid 30 seconds.
No lip filler for Sam Casey's clinic visit, but maybe a nice butt massage after he got sat down all weekend. The Flying Fijians smash down roll! Yeah! They say pizza's nothing without good dough.
Then look at this right shoulder, bang. There you go, Safa Moore.
And my Hurricane Tucker was flattening out Italians like the base on a large pepperoni. Asafa Amua. Smash down! T10 cricket looks rough.
Oh, collision. Fletcher and Trent bowled. I hope he's okay.
Not our lovely Trenty, and the giveaway rules are a bit different in Abu Dhabi. Trent Bowl was brought to an abrupt halt in this head-on collision after Andre Fletcher smashed him, bro! Say, what's up, bro? And this reminds me of 2011 NRL. Yeah, Man City making a bid to enter the Super League with a shoulder charge that would make Ben Matalino proud. Rico Lewis slashed in! Whoa! All right, final one. Let's bring it home. Just another big hit on Ole Miss.
Floats one, drops it in, but it's dislodged from Daquan Wright. What a hit by Castell.
This Florida Gator said, see you later. And the guy from Ole Miss might have done a little, I'm not saying that. Florida safety, Jordan Castell. Smashed in!
Sorry.
You redeemed yourself.
Sorry.
I can't believe you said it. Anyway, that's us. Thank you for watching.
Ka kite.
Ka kite, pomare.
Bye.
Goodness me. This is sick. Put